Welcome back to the fourth sport. Today we'll be having a Raw review, and then end the video off with a WWE Immaculate Grid. So the night started off with a pretty weak segment, and Cody Rhodes just talking to the audience, getting them all riled up, and then randomly, out of a biggest surprise of everybody, The Rock came out, whispered something into Cody Rhodes' ear, and just walked out. Overall, I think it executed what its job was of being mysterious, but I do wish we got to hear The Rock talk, but, you know, we'll get to that part at the end of the segment. Then we saw JD McDonough take on Ricochet in a storyline that I don't know what they're trying to get at. I'm sure eventually it'll all make sense, but as of now, it doesn't make any sense. Anyways, Ricochet picked up a win, and man, is he athletic. I love that guy. He is awesome. Yeah, he picked up another win. Dominic Mysterio got the boos. Overall, it was a solid B-C match. Wasn't anything crazy. Next part of the show, we did get what we wanted. CM Punk at WrestleMania. It's just going to be as an announcer. I really do like the story they're going with Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. So as soon as he's back, whoever wins that match, he can immediately start a feud up with them, and probably going into WrestleMania 41. I don't know what they want to do with that, but it seems like that's the way they're going. And we have no idea who's going to win either match because, you know, as of now, they both look like they're going to win the match. And they both look like CM Punk is going to take them on for their championship. So, honestly, they're doing a pretty good job at making us not tell who's going to win that match. But anyways, it was a great return to see CM Punk back in Chicago. And overall, it was a solid segment, actually. Then we saw Candice LeRae take on Ivy Nile. And I really like what they're doing with Candice LeRae right now. She cheated her way into a win by pretending she was injured, and then immediately getting up and pinning Ivy Nile. And I really like this dynamic of Indy Hartwell not telling if she wants to join this or be by herself and staying a good guy. I really enjoy what Candice LeRae is doing, and I think she's finally getting an opportunity. And I actually really enjoyed just this change in character. So overall, it was a solid match. In the story perspective, of course. Then we saw DIY take on the New Day, and it was going well until the Judgment Day interrupted them, and R-Truth and The Miz, Awesome Truth, were sitting at the announcement desk, and they were like celebrity guests there. Anyways, then we had them interact, and R-Truth kept saying, go to commercial break, go to commercial break, and then finally they got involved, and now they're going to have an 8-man tag team match next week on the Raw Before Mania, which is, you know, it's pretty exciting. It's gonna be a good match, probably. Probably gonna be, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a disqualification match. Then we saw Andrade take on Giovanni Vinci. I don't like these matches Andrade's having. I don't like how they're building him up and they're just having him win all these matches. It was supposed to be Ivar, and he wasn't medically cleared to fight last night. So, Giovanni Vinci was the one who got the opportunity. I'm happy he was. I wouldn't mind. I get it why they didn't do Ludwig Kaiser. I got a feeling that he's going to have a feud with Gunther eventually, so they're kind of saving him. They don't want him to lose these matches. So I'm happy Giovanni Vinci got the opportunity to have a match last night. So, yeah, it was overall, I didn't like it, but, you know, I'm happy he got the opportunity. Then we saw Rhea Ripley getting all these cheers, and then Dominic Mysterio getting all these boos. Just make her a babyface at this point. And then Becky Lynch came out, and she's like, you know, you're always the one interrupting me, I'm gonna interrupt you, and you never fight, I want to be a fighting champion, all you do is post stuff online to get the crowd riled up. And then she ended up punching Dominic Mysterio in the face. That was a fun segment. We saw Sami Zayn take on Big Bronson Reed, in which Gunther is really getting into Sami Zayn's head, and eventually that ended up having Big Bronson Reed interrupt him, taking out and beating Sami Zayn. I'm not going to talk about too many of the segments. I just want to talk about one segment, and that has to do with Sami Zayn and Chad Gable. It kind of seems like he's going to mentor Sami Zayn going into WrestleMania, almost be like his manager. I'm happy he's being used, and, you know, any way to get Chad Gable at WrestleMania, even if it's not through a match, it sounds awesome to me. And then in our main event Jey Uso versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I think it's so funny every time Pat McAfee jumps on that table. It's gonna get annoying real quick, though. I'll tell you that. But anyways, it was a solid match, and then we had Jimmy and Solo come out, and then we had Cody and Seth come out, and they were just fighting each other. Drew ended up coming out, and he I think he took out Seth Rollins. I don't remember. And then Cody Rhodes got taken to the back with The Rock. And then we had The Rock, you know, we had him say his lines he says every time, like, Mama Rhodes. And he kept calling him boy, come on, boy. It was so funny. Obviously, that was the fakest one I've ever seen. But it was an overall good segment. I just wish it was Roman Reigns. I think we all can agree that should have been Roman Reigns taking him on. They have not built up that second night of WrestleMania, like, at all. It's all been the first night, and the first night is supposed to be leading into the second night, and they haven't built it at all. It's still going to be a good match, it's not built right at all. Overall, it was still like a cinema segment, and there's nothing more I could say about it. Alright, so we're doing the Immaculate Grid now. So I'm going to look at the categories. The first name I can think of, I'm going to try to put in Brock Lesnar for Undertaker and Goldberg. 47%, that's not great, but overall I think it was a good pick. Just looking over the categories, Rey Mysterio defeated The Rock, defeated Kurt Angle, defeated Ric Flair. Got 8 guesses last time. I'm trying another one. I'm going to guess John Cena, of course, for Undertaker and Rock, because I don't know not many guys have defeated The Undertaker, and I know he has, so I'm going to pick him there. Obviously I have unlimited time here, but, you know, I don't want to take too much time. I'm trying to think of, like, Rey Mysterio, because that hasn't really brought in Ric Flair. That one's going to be hard to get to. Alright, so I'm going to put in Randy Orton there for the Kurt Angle and Rey Mysterio, because 8.5, that's solid, that's good. That makes me worried, though, that it's probably better to put him in another spot. I want to do Ric Flair and The Rock, because that's a weird one. I want to, like, you know, doing all the corners, I want to finish them out, and I am, but I'm gonna just try out Hogan. I was assuming, you know, I'm not good with the old guys, but I was just assuming that Hulk Hogan, you know, he was probably versus both of them, so it's a good job by me. Alright, so I'm thinking Shawn Michaels. Nope. Alright, just lost a guess there. Makes sense, though. Makes sense. Probably should have put somebody else there. No, I'm not putting them. I'm gonna try probably Roman Reigns. I'm assuming, yeah, I know he beat The Undertaker. I'm assuming he's beat Rey Mysterio. Yeah, 7%. That's good. Doing pretty good percentage-wise, besides, of course, you know, Brock Lesnar. Think of anybody else. Yeah, I'm gonna try to put in Triple H. 9.4, that's pretty good, Think of anybody else. Kurt Angle, Goldberg, Rey Mysterio, Ric Flair, and The Rock and Ric Flair. My goal, just get one more. Can we get one more? I think, I'm gonna go with, Alright guys, this next guess is gonna be crazy, but I don't know. You know, you gotta go big. I'm pretty sure that Mick Foley beat The Rock and Ric Flair. I swear that Mick Foley did it. I don't know why. I'm just gonna put him in. Oh my gosh, I'm right. 7.1. Let's freaking go. Alright, so there's a little bit of time later. I'm thinking I just give up. Let's see. Brock Lesnar, Kevin Nash, Kane, Eddie Guerrero, Randy Orton, Stone Cold, John Cena. Alright, thank you guys for watching the video. Tune in next time. If you want me to do more of these WWE Immaculate Grids at the end of each review, I would love to keep doing them. Just comment down below any more ideas you have for future videos. It always helps out. And like and subscribe. That also really helps me out in having the channel grow and helping me keep post more videos. Peace out.